to learn from it. Bruno starts with a cross opening and declares that he wants to take points from the very beginning, and then after white spins her, black plays this attachment. This is an unusual move. When we want to run out with that stone, we usually use a diagonal move, Kosumi. But also we don't need to run with it right away. We can very easily play somewhere else. Yeah, this is a big move, but there are also other big moves on the board. However, locally, probably this move is best. If white jumps, black can also jump. White jumps maybe, then black can take the base. Yeah. However, when black plays the attachment, white already gets stronger. So if now white plays here, white already has a strong shape, but white also has a better option. White has an indirect way to strengthen the shape, to erase that weakness. White can play this kick, and if black goes down, already the cut is not such a serious of a problem. White can play from the other side, and if black tries to cut, white can simply place like this and that. Well, and black is about to die inside. So white doesn't need to be afraid of that cut anymore. What black sometimes does is this Hane, and then take center to maybe play a pincer. But anyway, white is satisfied with having a big corner. So this is an easy approach for white. Just connecting would be a bit submissive. Later, black also can play this attachment and either get a very good shape or maybe not as good, but still erase white's corner significantly, and then black needs to decide where to connect. So yeah, usually we play that kick. However, white pushed once more. Black jumps. Yeah. So white got a bit stronger on the top, but on the left, white got much weaker. So now it seems that we should probably play on the left side. But when black plays this move, the cut will be a serious problem. Or maybe black can cut right away. Without that kick, A-B exchange, white doesn't really have a good way to deal with this black's Tesuji, this diagonal move. So maybe white can play like this and then that, but black will be happy to capture white's stone. Yeah. So white wanted to protect the shape a bit more, played this one. And then where should black play? Basically, when they kick us, we have two options. We can descend, or we can take center by playing Hane and then play elsewhere. Bruno played elsewhere immediately, but then why not Hane? Hane just makes it impossible for white to connect the stone, to connect to the stone on the side. So it's a good exchange to play this Hane. Unfortunately, Bruno missed that exchange. And then white tries to connect. It's not really so easy to connect because black can counter Atari. But then maybe we can expect a fight like this. Interesting fight. For now, black plays this cut, which looks like an overplay because white should be able to simply capture this stone. Atari push, yeah, but instead of extending, black played this move. And soon we will see what was black's plan. White captured black's stone, seems like a very good result for white, but then black uses white's weaknesses. And yeah, now white has no way to save all the stones. And in the end, black captures the stone in the corner. This is a good result for black, in my opinion. It's difficult to be sure because it is not similar to any joseki we know. White is strong on the top, on the left side, but black erased all white's corner, and black is also strong on the outside. So I think that it would be better if white simply connects on this side. And even if black plays this Atari, for the future, white has an option to try to connect or to, let's say, play like this. But also white doesn't need to do it right away. White can, for now, just build a shape on the side or just play away. And for now, white can be just very satisfied with a big corner and with this AB exchange, which makes white's corner much bigger. So this should be good result for white, but like this, black realizes his goal. Black manages to split white. This was a success for black. Maybe better for white to connect here, though then white is still split. But all right, white has a lot of points, and still white is not too weak. So I would connect. Or maybe just play here, and when black plays that one, we actually might descend. It's a decent move. But we might also play here. Maybe like this. All right. In the game, white connects there, but loses the corner, which was a lot of points. Black continues. Then the game looks much calmer from now on. White splits black side. I think it would be more usual to approach by playing the shoulder hit. Like this, we can flatten black, and then black's influence in the center will not be very effective. Like this, well, black at first takes a big corner, and then we still need to make a group. This should be a mistake. We should rather play on the bottom side, because on the left side, we are already basically alive. Well, black can play here, and this, is it center? It's almost center. Maybe, yeah, we need to answer. But one move and we are already alive, and still we have continuation against black's area. But if we play on the left side, then we are under heavy attack on the bottom. And even if we add a move, we are under heavy attack. So probably wrong direction chosen by white. Then black approached. Yes, white approached. All right, makes sense. Yes, also a natural move. White tries to expand the top side. But this was very big. Black hits a weak point of white's shape. White descends, yes, to be alive, and then attack. And now one interesting thing happens. White tries to somehow harass black's weaknesses, attaches, and manages to build a group in black's corner, take a few points, but in exchange, black gets stronger on the bottom side. Who is this result good for? This is very important. This result should be better for black, and I would say much better, because there is a weak stone of white on the bottom side, and after that action in the corner, that stone is very, very weak, and we built a group next to another group which was already completely alive, very strong. We took additional 8 points from that group. And did we need those points? We did not. That group is already alive. It already doesn't need more points, doesn't need more 8 more points. We should play from our weak stone. Attach. Black plays Hane, extend. Or maybe not. Hane. Let's play Hane. Because we are a guest in the opponent's area. We need to play flexible shapes. So Hane is a good choice. If black connects, maybe double Hane. Maybe like this. Then attach again. I would say go up, though we might also consider a crosscut. Let's say go up. And we build a group. And we will live We will run. We will run away. That's not really a question if we will manage. Or maybe let's not play that double hane yet. Let's start with this cut and let's see what our opponent does. Atari, we descend. Maybe black tries to split us like this. No, this should be too risky for black. So it's not easy to deal with those moves of white. Maybe hane from below connect. Well, possible, but white will run. And perhaps white will manage to just make a base to live and get 6 points from the weak stone, not from the strong stones. So this would be much better for white. And this is not a success. If you look at it, it's not much different than just playing here. This result versus that result. And also see, here white finishes in gote and black is already strong. Here white also finishes in gote if black now plays away, but black is still weak. And or if black answers, then well, black has a few more points, but white has center. So this would be much better for white. But best to play from the weak stone. I can see that more people are coming to listen to Go game reviews on Sunday evening. I'm very happy to see you. Hello. After last stream, I got a suggestion that I should enable live chat instead of top chat on stream. So I believe that now I managed. So now whoever comments, we should be able to see your comments. So yeah, you can write in the chat. Black blocks. Well, this block looks like an endgame move, but it also affects white's living conditions in the corner. Maybe afterwards, black might be able to destroy white's eyes, but then white runs, so it's not such a big deal for now. Or maybe even play one step further and destroy white's eyes and points. White might counterattack, but then black cuts off the stone on the outside. So yeah, black's move is big, but I don't know if I would play it. I guess that white's choice of direction might have been better, because that is an area between two frameworks, black's framework and white's framework. So now black tries to harass white and white plays from the top. I think I would block because I really don't want to give black that other push. All right, anyway, white got that. But then white finished and got, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Well, it would be better like this without the Q6 to Q7 exchange, but it's a small difference. Then, well, it's also an option to just play on the outside, like white started, and then run. Maybe it would be better than what I suggested. Anyway, if black managed to is S4 directly strong before P2? Aha, that's a good question. Yes, thank you for that one. And hello, Goldufishu. Goldufishu sounds a bit Japanese. Just a touch. Yes, makes sense, because if white wants to take the stone, then we will not need to play P2 in order to cut off that stone on the outside. So that makes sense. And if white plays like this, then white is already not able to make two eyes in the corner, right? Even if white tries such a Tesuji, locally it should be a ka, I believe. So yeah, so S4 looks like a good move. P2 is also big. It's a big end game, and in general, I like it might be a better move. It might be also worse in case when we are afraid of white just taking points and we think that it might be worth more. So, for example, white has this push now. the push of Łukasz Lew, very famous Tesuji. And then, well, black finishes in Gote. I'm not sure if this is best for black. Okay, in the game we see this result, and then black continues by taking points. White tries to destroy them, but then resigns from this, gives up on this plan. And black manages to connect all the stones and get fifth line territory. So this was an unfortunate, unsuccessful attack of white. And white would better just play from the top. Like this, black's territory got stronger and bigger, and white got two weaknesses. This is Robin. Yeah, hello. Happy to have you here. So what happens now? It seems that the borders of territories are already roughly decided. We don't know how it will be on the top. White tries to make a big moyo there, but it might be already a good moment to try to understand who is better in this game and make our next decisions accordingly. So let's try to count points. Black will easily have 30 here, 40, 52, let's say 67, 70, 80. Black should easily have 80 points. We can write it down. Let's write it down that black has 80. And now let's talk about white. On the left side, white has 10, 15, maybe 20, up to 20 on the left side. Here, of course, 8, 28, 34, and we don't know how much on the top. But let's be generous and let's say that all these are points. So here, 12, 24, 36, 43. 43 plus 20 plus 34, it's 77. White has 77 if all that top side becomes white's. And now it's black's turn. And well, yeah, white has some additional potential here, but black also has a lot of additional potential on the bottom. So what should be black's decision? Just jump. If white doesn't answer, black will erase white's area quite much. So white probably cannot afford this. And also keep in mind that there are these weak points in white's shape. So white will rather answer. And then black pushes and pushes. Maybe like this. So now white got a bit more than those 77 points. White has a bit more than 80. But look at black's potential on the bottom. It grew so much. It should be a very easy win for black like this. It should be a very easy game for black. We already talked before that probably the result in that corner was better for black. Probably what happened here was in black's favor because white made points from already living stones and made black stronger against his own weak stone. And then on the right side, also black should be satisfied with the result. So black is better. And now we counted points and it seems that yes, we just need to play calmly and we will win the game. So we don't need to make anything risky. Just play from our weakest group, the only weak group of black, to erase white's area, and then in exchange build the center and the bottom side for black. And black should win. But in the game, black played a bit sharper. Black cut here. Of course, this is also a valid strategy. It looks very risky for black. Now white's 3 stones are cut off, and black might get a much better result if black kills these stones. So black goes into this ambitious variation. Then jump. I don't know why jump. Play this one. Like the 3 stones are anyway dead, so care more about what happens in the center. But anyway, black plays this jump, but then Very unexpectedly, white starts an attack on black's group. And well, black got more points, but if now this big black group dies, then probably the game is good for white. So black tries to fight, but well, what is unfortunate is that black's eye in the corner is to be taken only in gote. It's not possible to take that eye in center, right? It's all a gote eye, a gote eye. So black tries to play something on the outside. Maybe also white should care a bit more about killing in a good shape and like going maximum. There is no weakness left after this move, so it should be better than that one. But anyway, black is dead now, and it seems that white succeeded, and white should win this game easily, right? However, black finds a nice squeeze around here. Black connects everything, and then black plays Atari, 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 connect. White captures the stone, black blocks, and now if black blocks his territory, if white blocks his territory, black also blocks his, and who is better? Again, we need to count points. Let's try to be fast, maybe not completely precise, but fast. So let's just say that up to here, white has 50. More or less, right? Maybe a bit less, but maybe with this it's already 50, 60. Then let's count here. 70, 80, 90. White has 90 points. 105 plus Komi. So white has 110, maybe up to 120, because we didn't count very precisely. And now let's count black. All right, how to do it? Maybe here we have the line of 10, right? So let's say that up to here, black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 80. Of course, a few less, because there are also black stones on the inside. So up to here, let's say 80. Up to there, 90. Then 100, 110, and then still 30 more. So it seems that black has 30 points advantage. 30-point advantage after losing such a big group. That's really incredible. How is it possible? Well, suddenly black managed to enclose a very big center. And also those 3 stones died, which black tried to kill in the beginning, and black had an advantage from the beginning. So apparently losing that group doesn't mean that black loses the game. If white understands this, then I believe that white would play a bit differently. And when black plays this Atari, white would really try to kill black in the best possible way. And if white realizes it, then white can play such a move. Black captures, but white captures back. Black plays Atari, but white destroys that eye. Black might try to create a second eye, but will black manage? Well, we don't know. Difficult to assess. But if white knew that black will be winning by 30 points, if white captures the group on a small scale, then of course it would be a better option for white to try to kill it on as big scale as possible. Yeah, very incredible what happened here. But I believe that black also might have not understood that he is ahead. Okay, in the game, white tried to destroy black's area, but then white to destroy black's area, but then black also destroyed white's area a little bit, and then still blocked the center. And now white plays this cut. Why does white play this cut? Probably because white realizes that what white got might be not enough. Otherwise, why would we play such an aggressive move? We would rather play endgame. And then what black did? Black tried to fight against this move instead of simply answering in the most intuitive and peaceful way possible. Black could play like this and simply win the game. But black plays this Atari. Push again. And then suddenly black's corner gets destroyed. So where black had 15 points, white gets 10 points. Black still tries to cause some trouble in white's area, but completely fails to do so. Unfortunately, white simply protects everything. And then the game becomes already difficult for black. Black lost really a lot. Why did it happen? How did it happen? It happened between black didn't understand who is ahead. So I think that this is the best lesson about when we should count points. Maybe let's just go to the end of the game because it will end soon. Right now, white should have a slight advantage. And then black tries to play very sharp, starts a ko here, and both players apparently have many threats to this ko. But in the end, white manages to win the ko and to lose the ko, but play this big threat and capture black's 4 stones. So in this ko, white probably earned even more. However, both players played minus threats, lost by playing their threats. So a bit difficult to judge, but probably white even made the advantage bigger, even though, well, black also got something in the center by capturing those stones. So black might have played peacefully right now. Black might have played just like this. I think that the biggest is that move. It's almost center. Maybe white needs to answer. Yeah. But then probably white would have a slight advantage. I believe white would have slight advantage. So what I wanted to say, this game is a painful lesson for black about when we should count points. First of all, when we need to make a strategic decision. And already, like in the opening, there is no point in counting points because there is always a lot of influence, a lot of, and not that many sure points. So it's difficult to judge anyway. But when already the borders of territories are more or less drawn on the board, we might start counting points, especially if we want to decide that maybe we should reduce, or maybe we should invade, or maybe we should start an attack, or maybe we should play peacefully. Then we should count points. So if now black counted points, black could play just peacefully, and the game would be good for black. What black did was not bad, but it was risky, and it is unnecessary to play risky moves if we are ahead. And then, when else should we count points? We should count points after every big exchange to adjust our feelings about the game to our cold calculations. Because we might feel we lost a big group, it's terrible, we need to play very aggressively. But if we count points, we might realize actually the game is close. So I certainly shouldn't do anything too crazy. I need to play very precisely, and maybe I can win the game in the end game. Or maybe we're completely off, and we are in fact ahead. And then we can actually play very calmly and simply win the game. But if we stay with our emotions, then we are prone to making big mistakes, like black did right now. So this mistake of black made it possible for white to eventually win this game. All right, this is it about the game. I think it was a long review. So let's move to the next one.